Right, welcome back to Ethiopia part 2. There's a lot more knowledge about Ethiopia, right? And Philip the Evangelist was told by an angel to go from Jerusalem, right, to Gaza. Remember we got the Prince of Wales. So the Salem is Wales, right? So Jerusalem is the Holy Land, right? So that's the James, Jeremiah, right? Or Reg, the other way Reg, as in the regal. Like Reginald. Say Holy Land is Reginald, as I pointed out in one of the videos. So Jerusalem, like Wales, is the same as the Salem, right? Of course you had Salem's Lot and all that, you know, it's like it's all hex, right? There encountered the Ethiopian eunuch, queen of the Ethiopians, the Candace, queen or possibly royal woman, right? So obviously referring to the royal family. Now there's Philip. Now so we've based ourselves and names on this thing about Ethiopian, the Bible, right? Philip. And the Ethiopian has to be baptized. And Philip baptized him, right? So it's like an African type of metaphor, isn't it? You know, Philip was in charge of the tea program, right? To take an African Ethiopian on that, and he has to be baptized. He went down into a water source, and Philip baptized him. See what I mean? Because Philip was head of the tea program, wasn't he? Yeah. And Ethiopian says, I believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God, verse 37. There's your 777 code, right? It's all very sort of strange stuff in it, you know, that do with the Bible and the royal family and all that, right? And Ethiopian is still one of the outstanding converts in Acts. Converted. And the eunuch went on his way rejoicing. Simeon Bakos, the eunuch. Known as an Ethiopian Jew with the name Simeon, also called the Black. Simeon also called the Black. There you go, I mean that's self-explanatory enough, like, isn't it? The Ethiopian eunuch's religion is significant because of the subsequent implications of his conversion to Christianity. Judaism and Christianity, indicating that the eunuch was a Jew, an Essene. Eunuch occupies an intermediary position between Jew and Gentile. Quite interesting, right? God-fearer. There's Cornelius the centurion. And if you remember the Planet of the Apes movie with Charlton Heston, the ape was called Cornelius. Right? Of course there's a royal arch. And there's, I guess, the eunuch. But also, right, when you have the house of Burke, right, Burke being the book, it also becomes Berg, right? So this means book, basically, as in the good book. Right, simple as. And there's the the cross, the sign of the good book. Blazon or a cross. peerages in Roman Catholicism. One king, one faith, one law. The burqa. Of course, Muslim women wear the burqa, right? So all these religions are the same, as you can see, the whole lot. They're all the same. They're all royal creations. The burg. The fortified town. The book. Connaught. The burqa. Bork later Burke or Bork. So all sort of book related their names, right? Elizabeth de Burgh. Knowledge what Evulet gave us, right? About this Haile Selassie, who was Ethiopian emperor. Or he was anyway. Yeah. Haile Selassie. Very interesting type of figure, like. When a child has alleged Tafari Makunen. And when I see that Makunen thing, it makes me think of the Harkonnens, which is out that Dune. If you watch that Dune film and that, right? And again, read that Dune film. I mean, I've only seen the first one, the Dune. But I did a remake recently, right? And apparently the remake has all of like the Harkonnen tribe or whatever as blacks, right? Whereas in the first movie they were all whites, right? But apparently in the second movie they're all blacks, the Harkonnens, right? So basically, again, this is referring to this type of African stuff, right? African tribes and that. There you've got the Makurnens, right? Right there, as I see it, like I've not seen the new film, like, but the Harkonnen thing is referring to these ones here. Right? And these seem to be white. So maybe I was wrong about that. So the Harkonnens being the blacks or whatever, right? But this House Harkonnen thing is still from this June, right? So it's like based on a type of aristocracy ideas out of reality and that. Harkonnen and but it seems like that Harkonnen thing is based on this Markonnen. Right? So this character, this Haile Selassie character, is obviously a big character to them. Yeah, Ethiopian emperor, right? And I think Bob Marley used to go on about him in Haile Selassie in the tunes and that. In the songs and that. Bob Marley used to go on about him, Rastafari. That reminds me of Safari, right? Gone on Safari. Prince Makuanen. So there you go, and that's like the same type of thing with that Dune thing, innit? Basically, like, this is where they got the Dune idea from, right? The Dukes. There's a lot of images of this Makuanen with Queen Elizabeth of Britain, right? So obviously, like a major character on the sort of world stage, like, one of the big characters in that. So obviously the Ethiopia thing is a very, not very dear to these tea drinkers, like, the Ethiopian eunuch idea, right? And there's a good one, like, getting on very well there, like, aren't they? Ethiopia and the Britain, see? Ethiopian eunuch, the Emperor Haile Selassie, the father of Africa. But as you can see here, right, plenty of Freemasonry in Ethiopia, right? Addis Ababa. Going on out there, like. Addis Ababa, and there's the Freemasons protect the Ark of the Covenant. And here's one, they came from Columbus, which is about the Ethiopian origin of Freemasonry. So again, very interesting stuff, right? There's a member of the craft. Are you a member of the craft? So here's a thing saying that maybe the Ark of the Covenant is actually in Ethiopia. So, very funny, like, isn't it? And the founder of Judaism and Moses. And the African roots. Kaaba. Of course, we know the Kaaba stone and the cube and the Kabbalah. Kaaba coming here. Kaaba coming here. Here's a thing here, it was Frank Herbert the right June racist in any way. And the Fremen, obviously the Freemasons, right? On Arrakis are composed of wildly different races such as white, or those are black with dreadlocks. And Arabic and Islamic themes, right? Of course, this is like this planet what they're supposed to be on in this Dune, right, is a sand planet. It's all sand and that, right? It's called something. It's called the spice planet or something, right? So spice, like the spice trade, is to do with like the African roots in the Middle East and China and all that, the spice. Where King Solomon, right, to do with the spice and incense roots. Right? King Solomon, anointing oil and all this. Chronicles 9, the quantity of spices the Queen of Sheba gave King Solomon. Spice and Solomon, right? Known in this Dune thing as a melange. Spice. So it's a fictional drug, right? So that'll be like a trans drug. It'll be based around the trans drug idea. Spice, right? Spice. Here Haile Selassie, the Ethiopian emperor, is the Solomonic king, right? Solomonic. So the day was spice, right? So your Spice Girls, the dirty teas, the